I'm Steve Adubato. This is an edition of One on Two that you're not going to want to miss. Let me introduce these two characters. I don't mean that in a bad way, but you're from Long Island,
we are characters.
I'm a Jersey guy. You get it. Mark Cronin, president and co-founder of John's Crazy Socks, and John Cronin, chief happiness officer and founder. Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
It's great to have you.
Thank you so much.
Tell me this, John. By the way, you got some socks to show in a second, but what does it mean to be the chief happiness officer?
I am with a company.
Right? What's our mission?
I just bring happiness.
Bring happiness? Hold on, but how do you bring happiness and still make a profit? Now, first of all, with these socks, let me grab those from you. I'll show you. I'm show the camera if we can get this. Describe what these socks are. Did anyone wear these socks?
Some people wearing my socks, and plus George Bush.
George Bush wore these.
George
H.W.
Right.
So,
Wore those on World Down Syndrome Day, right?
Right.
And he tweeted out a picture and thanked you for them, right? Because you gave it to him.
I did.
And who designed those socks?
I did. I just have superhero socks.
Right.
And it's my idea. I drew the picture of it. I drew it.
You saw the picture. Sorry for interrupting. You saw the picture. You drew it. So how did it go from drawing to this?
Well, in that particular one, John drew it, and we gave it to our sock designer, and we turned it into a sock. That's the Down Syndrome superhero sock, and it's one of our awareness socks that raises money for our charity partners. Because many of the socks are charity and awareness socks that raise money for, in this case, for the National Down Syndrome Society and for a local Long Island group called ACDS.
You guys are Long Island people. You know, by the way, we're seeing that on the island, so we appreciate all the support we get out there. But what's interesting to me is that you were telling me right before we got on the air that this isn't just by philanthropy, charitable work, all really important. But you said this is a business. There's a business model. Describe it.
It is. It's a social enterprise. And what that means is we have a twin mission, a social mission and a business mission. They're indivisible and they feed off of each other.
For example?
Well, the social mission is driven first by inspiration and hope. We want to show the world what can happen when you give somebody a chance, specifically people with intellectual disabilities. So John is the face of the company, right?
Right.
He's the brand.
And every time people see John on a show like this, it starts to change the perception of what somebody with a disability can do. We hire people with disabilities, so we've been fortunate enough to create 33 jobs. 15 of those are people with differing abilities.
How good are they?
They're fabulous. It is not altruism. It's a good business decision.
What makes them good?
They show up on time, they want to work, they're enthusiastic, they're focused, they're energized, right?
Right.
And it makes it a better place to work. We want people coming into our workplace to see retention is sky high, morale is sky high, productivity is high. So we have this social mission. The giving back is part of that. So 5% of our earnings go where?
I found earning to Better Olympics.
The Special Olympics.
Because he's a Special Olympic athlete.
Okay, so when you're, by the way, we're partners with the folks at Special Olympics. They are great people. When you were in the Special Olympics, did you compete in competition? That's you. Wait a minute. That's you.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Actually, I get played this, but I ran a free front sport. Just my fifth sport.
That's your fifth sport?
No, it's just my first sport.
Oh, your first. I'm sorry.
Favorite, what is it?
Snowshoeing.
Snowshoeing.
Let me ask you something. You're an athlete. You've got talent. I'm just an old guy. You think I could do it?
I believe my dad do it. and he can.
Wait a minute. Hold on one second. No disrespect. You're saying your dad could do it, but I can't do it.
He can. I use it such as I use studios.
You stay in the studio, huh?
You think I'm better off in the studio? I think you're right.
But
let me. In all seriousness, I got to ask you something. When he comes up with this idea, right? and he starts talking to you about these. What are you thinking?
Well, there was a context. It was his last year of school. He was in Huntington High School,
Right.
Out on the island?
And like everybody else, trying to figure out, what do I do when I'm done with school?
Yep.
The first thing you said was what?
At first idea,
Well, not first idea, but what did you tell me you wanted to do?
I'll go to bed with my dad.
You wanted to go into business with me.
With you?
With me. He had worked for me before, and he said, I want to go into business. Had a couple of non-starter ideas. What was the second one?
A food truck.
A food truck.
Food truck.
What was the problem with the food truck?
We can't cook.
Yeah, we can't cook.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Where does socks come in?
But then he came right before
What?
Thanksgiving and said what?
I said, I want to sell socks. I came up great movement. I like wearing crazy socks my entire life. I think it's fun.
Sure.
I can see a sock very colorful. I love being creative, and I let me be me.
So
Hold on 1 second. I don't know why I grabbed this one. This is John's crazy socks. Is this a gorilla?
It's a gorilla.
Get that
It's
shot, we
made
got-
by one of our suppliers. That's a gorilla sock.
A gorilla sock.
How many different socks do we have?
We had 1900.
No. 1900.
Yeah, yes, 1900 different kind of socks.
See, let me ask you something. This is the
That's the superhero sock, but we have autism awareness socks. We have.
pull one of them out. Who wore this one?
So, who wore that one this past weekend?
Past weekend, and George H.W. Bush.
This is. I'm sorry for interrupting. This is to Barbara Bush's funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had.
These.
John had developed a relationship with President Bush, and last Thursday they called us and said he wanted to wear these socks to honor Mrs. Bush.
That's beautiful.
So we sent a box of 20 socks down. We didn't know that it would be a big deal.
It's a big deal. By the way, these women's socks.
They are. We
Okay.
have.
I'm looking for. Do you know what I'm doing, right? You know
You're
I'm looking for socks for
you.
myself.
Well, you might try those shark
The
socks.
sharks. Okay, I'll put the fold shoulder down. Fold it down. I think these are perfect for me. What do you think?
What?
Okay, hold on. What do you think? Hold on. Get a shot. You get this shot?
Those look good?
They would be perfect.
That's
Remember-
good.
You like this?
I do.
Give
I
it up.
like it
Give
a
it
lot.
up. I'm going with these.
Awesome.
In between shows, I'm changing because I got a break right here. I'm putting on these socks because we got a message to get out there. John's crazy socks. Both of you helped a lot of people today. You help people every day.
That's part of our mission. You know,
Love
that's
it.
why I come and we have to be a great sock store.
Yep.
We're competing with Walmart and Amazon. So great selection, great service. You order from us today, it's going out. Same day delivery.
We're
same
PBS,
day
we can't
shipping.
plug.
But,
Good stuff.
but that's what makes the social mission go,
Got it.
right? And so we started December of 2016. Last year,
Excuse me, am I boring you?
No, I just don't like it. Sorry.
last year we shipped over 42,000 orders.
Love it.
And in a week, we're going to be testifying before Congress to demonstrate to the, in that case, the House Small Business Committee
Right.
of what can be done and what people with differing abilities can do.
It's a powerful message. They are great socks, and you're two great men, and we appreciate you coming on. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's the best. Be back after this. I'm wearing these.
Also brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health and by the Northward Center.